Ram Ram Ram. Sarvebhyaha Hritpurvaka Namaskaraha. Swagatam. Welcome to class 43, the revision session of Learn to Chant Soundaryalahari. So we will begin as usual with Dhyana Shlokaha, the Guru Vandanam and Mangala Shlokaha. Following which I will take a few minutes to explain about the assessment. I might be doing it during the class also because we are still having a lot of them yet to join today. So let us begin. Then a quick overview about the assessment. Then you can chant individually. Please raise your hands. We will continue from wherever we stopped last class. Gurureva gatir gurumeva bhaje Gurunaiva sahasmi namo gurave Na guroh paramam shishurasmi guroh matirasti gurau mama pahi guroh Shruti smriti purana malayam karunalayam Namami bhagavat pada shankaram loka shankaram Soundaryalahari kartre sarvamangaladayine Shankaracharya varyaya yatirajayate namaha Shankarupena machittam Pankikritamabhudyaya Kinkari yasya samaya Shankaracharyamashraya. I will just chant the first verse and then we will proceed from wherever we stopped last time. Shiva Shaktya Yuktaha Yadi Bhavati Shaktah Prabhavitum Na chedevan devaha Na khalu kushalaspanditum Atastvamadhyam Harihara virinchadi bhirapi Pranantum stotum va Kathamakrita punya prabhavati. So the assessment, you all would have received the email. So it's going to be held in the 3rd week of September. We have checked and yes, there is no problem. Some of you had asked, it is Pitru Paksha, is it okay to chant? Yes, there is no problem chanting then. So we have clarified that and then we are proceeding with it. So in the 3rd week of September, the exact date, some of you have asked whether it's going to be a Saturday or a Sunday. Now the thing is, we will be able to decide the time, the number of days required, etc. only after we get the number of registrants. So once we have the final number of registrants and we close the registration on 9th of September. So please note that carefully, all of you. Please register before the 9th. So we are going to close the registrations on the 9th. And based on the number, we will decide because we have 3 categories. And the categories are reading full Parayanam 1 to 100 verses. There is no part Parayanam. So you can't say I studied only 1 to 50 or anything like that because it's a skill, a reading skill you have developed. So you will be able to read any verse. So 1 to 100 verses, the judges will pick and choose. So they will tell you, they will give you the beginning of the verse or they could give you the verse number. You can either look at the PPT on your own screen or you can have a book if you're following, but ensure that you're following the right script because sometimes there are typographical errors and mistakes. So if you're not aware, you might end up reading wrong. So I would highly recommend following the script we have followed in Vyoma in our webinar. So the entire PDF has also been uploaded on the course page. You can just have that with you either on the screen or you could take a printout for Parayanam reading. Memorization full 1 to 100 verses. This is the 2nd category. So of course, for this, no script is required. So the judges will ask you in between. They might say, Tanotu Kshemam. So you will have to chant Tanotu Kshemam Naha. Then continue with the next verse. So if they say verse 10, Sudhadhara Saraihi, you'll have to chant that and continue with Chaturbhishri Kantaihi with 11 till they ask you to stop. So what I'm trying to say is you will have to know both the verse and the order of the verses. So they will not be picking each verse and giving to you. You should be able to chant 1 to 100 in an order. But of course, you will not be tested on all 1 to 100. They will pick and choose various verses. And next category, the third category is memorization partial. This we have included on the request of some of them to encourage some to memorize if they can't memorize 1 to 100. In this, we have 4 subcategories, 1 to 25, 26 to 50, 51 to 75, and 76 to 100. So up to 2 categories you can choose, meaning if you choose 1 to 25, then you can choose either 26 to 50 or 51 to 75 or 76 to 100. Or if you choose, say, 26 to 50, then you can choose 76 to 100. So up to 2, you can't choose more than 2 in partial memorization. And for if you choose memorization full, then of course, you don't have to choose anything in partial memorization. Another thing to remember is you can't do both Parayanam and memorization. You have to choose only one of these 3 categories, either Parayanam or full memorization or partial memorization. In partial memorization, up to 2. So that is a maximum. So you can't say I will do Parayanam and partial memorization. That will not be allowed. You have to choose one. And last day to register, I repeat this, 9th September, please, all of you, please note and please register well in advance. And I also learned that one of you faced some issue because the form was not allowing submission unless you choose partial memorization, though you wanted to choose Parayanam only. That has been rectified. If anyone else faced that issue, please re-register with the same name. So please re-register because that issue has been rectified now. So you can choose one of the 3 categories. If you choose partial, you will have subcategories. You will have to choose how many ever, 1 or 2. Okay. So like I already said last time, I will just answer the questions. Let me just complete. Like I said last time, for Parayanam, the parameters for judging would be Spashtata, Alpaprana, Mahaprana, differentiation, clarity, that is of pronouncing each letter, Hrasva, Dirgha, short letter, long letter, Samyuktaksharas, everything. So basically, there should be perfection and clarity in your reading. That is Spashtata. Then you have Raga or Bhava, that will be an overall presentation, as in the consistency in your tune, your pitch, and the presentation, basically, that would be judged. Then Nirargalata or fluency. So what do we mean by fluency? So you stop in between, you go back, you make a mistake, again you go back, or you're not very confident or fluent in reading. All that will be judged under fluency. So these are the parameters. For memorization, apart from these parameters, you also have, of course, fluency here would not mean reading fluency, would mean fluency in chanting. And you also have memory, smaranam, as an added parameter. So you will be judged on how well you're able to recollect the verses at the first instance, like without forgetting and going back, etc., back and forth. So these are the parameters. And the judging, the assessment is going to be strict in the sense each and every letter is you have to chant perfectly, as in sh, differentiation, short letter, long letter, and Alpaprana, Mahaprana with precision, not interchanging both. Okay, so every Mahaprana, every Alpaprana should be perfect. So we are trying to encourage you to learn perfectly so that you start practicing itself with that level of perfection. Okay, so these are the general rules. I will quickly take questions. Vishalakshi Bhagini, if you have not received the email, please send me an email to brinda.vyoma@gmail. I will forward the registration email to you. If anyone else has not received also, please send me an email and I will forward it to you. I don't know why some emails are not getting added to the group email, the group email which we sent. It should happen automatically, ideally. And Uma Bhagini, yes, I think I answered this already. I will repeat it. Some others faced this issue also, that they wanted to choose Parayanam, but it asked for memorization also, that category to be chosen before you submitted. That has been rectified. I have intimated the admin on this and they have rectified this. So please register again. We will consider your latest registration. Please register again with your name and choose Parayanam, and that glitch has been rectified. So it will not ask you to choose memorization. Memorization partial, yes, Sundar Rajan Mahodaya, the option is only for either 1 or 2. So it has to be at least 2. So when I say up to 2, it means you can choose 1 or 2, not more than 2. So subject to a maximum cap of 2. There is no minimum limit. There is only a maximum cap. So maximum cap of 2, but you don't have to choose 2. You can choose 1. So I hope this is clear. Up to 2 categories. So either 1 or 2. So you don't have to necessarily choose 2. It is not at least 2. It is at least 1. And Vishalakshi Bhagini, yes, if you get other emails, I don't know why this happens. Sometimes a few emails are missed out. So please, whoever has not received, you can send me an email and I will forward it to you. And I will also notify our team to look into the issue why you haven't received this. Okay, so with that, let us begin today's individual session. Those who want to chant, please raise your hands. And at the end of today's session, I think for around 10 minutes or so, we are going to have someone from Vyoma joining us. So they want to speak to you about a new course, vyoma-samskrta-pathasala, I think, vyoma-samskrta-pathasala. So a course for kids, for children. So they will be taking around 5 to 10 minutes of our time, the last 5 to 10 minutes, so to introduce you to the course, so that you can share it with those who might be interested. Okay, so please, all of you, remember to register and please do take the assessment, because like I said, it's a time-bound commitment to perfect your chanting and you will have a good takeaway from this course and feel nice about it. So Kamala Bhagini.
Ram Ram.
Ram Ram Ram.
Vishuddhau te 37 only. Vishuddhau te Shubdhasphatika Vishadam Vyoma Janakam Shivam Seve Devi Api Shiva Samanavyavasitam Yayof Kantyayantyah Shashikirana Sarupya Saranehe Vidhutantardvanta Vilasati Chakoriva Jagati.
Uttamam Bhagini, very well chanted, both the pronunciation and the tune. Very well done.
Thank you.
Yes. Next, Maithili Bhagini.
Vishuddhau te.
Shamyatam Bhagini, next one, 38. Samunmeed.
Okay, Ram Ram. Samunmeelat samvit kamala makarandaikarasitam bhajeham sadvandvam kimapi mahatam manasacharam yedalapadashta dashagunita vidya parinatihi yeda datte doshat gunamakhila madbhayaha payayiva.
So few things to note here. Firstly, bhaje. Bha is Mahaprana. And third line, we do not pause. Yadalapa dashta dasha gunita vidya parinatihi. So we need to chant without a pause. I think you paused before vidya parinatihi, if I'm not wrong. Somewhere there was a pause. And last line, Guna makhila madbhya paya iva. It is not mad, the madbhya. So this particular letter which is highlighted, it has Yes, madhyah paya iva. It is a samyuktaksharam, a compound letter. It has 3 consonants: the, bha, and ya. The, bh, and ya. So it has 3 consonants. All 3 should be heard. Guna makhila madhyah paya iva. One more thing is, after guna makhila madhyah, there is a visarga followed by pa. So the upadhmaniya should be heard clearly. Gunamakhila madhyah paya iva. Okay?
Gunamakila madhya paya iva.
Much better, Bhagini. Just that the kha, the Mahaprana, if it is clear, it would be better. But very well done. Second time you chanted well. So please note that these are the things which they will also see in the assessment. So what I'm pointing out to you, those, if you can focus on those, and and I will be able to listen to one shloka of yours here, but these rules apply generally across verses. So please pay attention to these and focus on making your chanting perfect. Vishalakshi Bhagini.
Namaste Bhagini.
Namaste.
तव स्वादिष्ठाने हुतवहमधिष्ठाय निरतं तमीडे संवर्तं जननि महतीं ताञ्च समयां यदा लोके लोकान् दहति महति क्रोधकलिते दयार्द्रा या दृष्टिः शिशिरमुपचारं रचयति.
Uttamam Bhagini. Only thing is tavaswadhisthane. There should be a dvitvam. Tavaswadhisthane. Similarly, dahati mahati krodha kalite. There also mahati krodha. Again dvitvam there. Okay. These are the 2 observations.
Okay, madam. Thank you.
Dhanyavadaha Bhagini. Both places dvitvam only.
Okay, madam. Thank you.
Dhanyavadaha.
Last time
Yeah, sorry, you were saying something. Yes, Vishalakshi Bhagini.
no, madam.
Okay.
Last time also I missed one dvitvam. You pointed out. I remember.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll just
Dhanyavada.
practice.
No, please don't be sorry, any of you. I just point out so that you can improve your chanting. Jayanti Ramesh Bhagini. 40.
Namaskaram, ma'am. Ram,
Namaste,
ram, ram.
Ram.
Tatitvam tvam shaktya timira paripanthi spuranaya spurannanaratnabharana parinadhendra dhanusham tavashyamam megham kamapi manipuraikasharanam nisheve varshantam haramihira-taptam tribhuvanam.
Uttamam Bhagini. I really liked the way you made all the effort to chant the second line without taking a breath. So that was very good. And the first word, could you repeat?
Tatitvantam shaktya.
Perfect. Okay, perfect. First time, I don't know why I heard it as tatitvantam. I heard an extra v. Tatitvantam. Perfect. And also spurannana. That pu. If the Mahaprana is clearer, that would be better. But very good because the second line. Yes, Uttamam. Also, the second line had 4 Mahapranas and no pause, but you could do it. That is very good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Dhanyavada. Not easy. Such lines are not, they require more breath control. Uttamam Bhagini.
Thank you, ma'am.
I request others also who have not chanted so far to please use today's class to chant. Padma Narayan Bhagini.
Ram, ram, ram.
Ram.
तवाधारे मूले सहसमयया लास्य परया नवात्मानं मन्ये नवरसमहाताण्डवनटम् उभाभ्यामेताभ्याम् उदयविधिमुद्दिश्य दयया सनाथाभ्यां जज्ञे जनक जननीमज्जगदिदम्.
Uttamam Bhagini. Very well chanted.
Thank you. Dhanyavada.
Dhanyavadaha. You know, chanting itself is a very meditative exercise. I'm sure you all would have realized by now, chanting aloud. Similarly, even listening is a very meditative exercise, and also you feel all the positive vibrations. Radha Ramohan Bhagini.
धन्यवादः नमस्ते मैडम
Namaste.
गतैर्माणिक्यत्वं गगनमणिभिस्सान्द्रघटितं घटितं किरीटं ते हैमं हिमगिरिसुते कीर्तयति यः न नीढे यच्छायाच्छुरणशबलं चन्द्रशकलं धनुःशौनासीरं किमिति न निभग्नाति धिषणाम्.
Uttamam Bhagini. Few observations. Ghatitam Mahaprana could be better. Also, Sanideyat Chaya Churana Shabalam Chandra Shakalam. Some place, I don't recollect exactly where, an Alpa Prana you chanted as a Mahaprana, probably Sunny Day, but I'm not sure. An Alpa Prana was chanted as a Mahaprana.
Okay,
so
okay. This is sometimes, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Dhanush Shaunasiram.
Okay.
Nibadhnati.
Shaunaseenam.
Seeram, Ra.
Dhanush
Shaunasiram. That was correct. The only thing I noticed was, the Alpa Prana was chanted as a Mahaprana. Could you just say this word, Nibadhnati?
Nibaghnati.
See, now also the Thi became a Mahaprana.
Okay.
So, last time I think the Ba became a Mahaprana.
Yeah.
Nibadhnati.
Nibaghnati.
Now again, Ba was a Mahaprana.
Okay, Nibaghnati.
Bha should not be a Mahaprana.
Okay.
Nibadhna. Please practice Bhagini. So this, I think, whenever there is a Mahaprana in the vicinity, your Alpa Pranas are also, they tend to be heard as Mahaprana. So that you should just focus on that.
Okay. Thank you, madam.
Dhanyavada. Pushkala Bhagini. Those who have finished chanting, kindly lower your hands.
Ram.
Ram.
तुनोतु त्वान्तं नः तुलितदलितेन्दीवरवनम् धनस्.
Ghana. It is not dhana, ghana.
Ganastrina.
No, sorry. Ghanasnigdhashlakshnam.
Ganasnigdhakshlakshnam.
Once again, let's do it. Ghanasnigdhashlakshnam.
Ganasnigdhaslakshnam.
Better.
Chikuranikurambam tava shive yadiyam shaurabhyam sagajamupalabdhum sumanasaha vasantyasminmanye balamatanavati vitapinam.
Uttamam. So here, your Mahaprana, Dhunotu Dhvantam, the Dha Mahaprana should be heard better. Ghanasnigdhash Lakshanam. I was focusing on trying to make you understand the letters. So you have to also focus on the Mahaprana, Gha and Dha. Ghanasnigdhash Lakshanam. Okay, so please.
It
is not slaksh, it is not sla, it is shla, shiva. It is not sa. Snigdha, there it is sa, but next is shlakshnam, sha and la together. Please, the way to improve is to go back to the lesson, the recording where we have learned 43. So then you repeat it along with the panelists, listening to the pronunciation. You will listen to it many times and keep playing it again and again till you learn the pronunciation perfectly. You can do it on YouTube also or through our course page. Okay. Dhanyavadaha Bhagini. K. Padma Bhagini.
Ram Ram Bhagini.
Ram Ram Ram.
Tanotu Kshemannaha Tava Vadana Soundaryalahari Parivahastrotas Saraniriva Simanta Saranihi Vahanti Sinduram Prabalakabari Bharati Niradvisham Brundairvandi Krutamiva Navinarkakiranam.
Uttamam, well chanted, musical also. Parivahasrotaha. I mean, I heard it as strotaha. It is parivahasrotaha.
Okay, okay, Bhagini.
Did you chant strot? I'm not sure. I mean, that's how I heard it. Parivahastro, I heard it.
Yeah, I have learnt it wrongly. So, Strotaha.
It is
Correct my-
parivahasrota, sra, that all. Sa and ra, there is no ta there. Parivahasrotaha. Dhanyavadaha, Bhagini.
Dhanyavad.
Yeah, those who have learnt before and learnt any other error by mistake, please make an effort to unlearn and learn the correct version. It actually takes more effort to unlearn and learn, but please do it. Swati H. Bhagini.
Aralai swabhavyat alikalabhasashri phiralakaihi paritante vaktram parihasati pankeruharuchim darasmere yasmin dashanaruchi kenjal karuchire Sugandho madyanti smaradahana chakshurmathulihaha.
Uttamam Bhagini. Aralai swabhavyat. That samyukta akshara should be heard clearly because there are two sars here. Aralai swabhavyat. Dhanyavadaha. Well done. Next, Shyamala Ramachandran Bhagini.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Lalatam lavanyadhyuti vimalamabhati tavayat ditiyam tanmanye mukuta ghatitam chandra shakalam viparya sanyasat ubhayamapi sambhuya cha mitaha sudhale pasyutihi Parinamatirahi makaraha.
Uttamam. Just one observation. Mithaha. The tha mahaprana should be clearer. Okay. Dhanyavadaha Bhagini. All of you have got the concept of mahaprana, alpaprana well. I can see that in your chanting. Just that sometimes some mahapranas we have to pay attention and chant clearly. Venkateshwaran Gopala Mahodaya.
Namaskaram, madam.
Namaste.
Brubhau bhugme kinchit bhuvana bhaya bhanga vyasanini tvadiye netrabhyam madhukara ruchibhyam drutagunam dhanurmanye savyetarakara grihitam pratipatehe prakoshthe mushtau cha Sthagayati nigudantaramume.
Uttamam Mahodaya. Again, just two mahapranas could be clearer. Second line dhrita gunam, and last line nigudantaramume dha. So if those mahapranas are clearer, it would be better.
Thank you.
Dhanyavadaha. So most mahapranas, all of you are chanting well. That's very good. Saraswati Bhagini.
Ram Ram Bhagini.
Ram Ram Ram.
Ahasute savyam tavanayana markatmakataya priyamam vamam te srijati rajani nayakataya tritiya te drishtihi daradalita hemam bujaruchis ruchihi samadhat te sandhyam divasanshyorantarachariim.
Uttamam Bhagini. What you chanted is also correct. The first time you said Daradalita Hemam Bhuja Ruchis Samadhatte Visarga Sakara Sandhi. So if you choose to combine, it would be Ruchis Samadhatte. However, like here, because we are pausing wherever we can in the middle of the pada, that is at the yati or end of pada, therefore we have split the sandhi. Dhanyavada.
Dhanyavada.
Thank you. Okay, next. Hema Mohan Bhagini.
Namaskaram.
Namaste.
Vishala Kalyani Sphuta Ruchira Yodhya Kuvalayaihi Krupa Dhara Dhara Kimapi Madhura Bhogavita Vatika
Bhogavatika.
Kimapi Madhura Bhogavatika Avanti Drishtisthe Bahunagara Vistara Vijaya Dhruvam Tattanmanya Dhruvam Tatta
Tannama.
Dhruvam Tannama
Sorry. Dhruvam Tannama
Vyavaharana Yogya Vijayate.
The last line again.
Dhruvam Tattannama Vyavaharana Yogya Vijayate.
So the thing is, Bhagini, you have to improve your fluency. So Bhogavatika also, there was some confusion there. In the last line, Dhruvam Tattannama Vyavaharana Yogya Vijayate. You are able to identify the letters, just that the first time sometimes there seems to be slight confusion. So the way to improve fluency is to just practice Abhyasa and Shravanam. So keep listening to the chanting, keep playing. That is a great way to learn. So even subconsciously, right, when we are working or driving or doing something else, if you keep listening subconsciously also, it will keep registering. Yeah. Then, of course, whenever you are able to actively listen, that is pay attention without anything else, just paying attention to the chanting, please do that as well. The listening Shravanam itself goes a long way in improving your fluency. Then please practice, like reading slowly till you get it right. Then keep reading each verse 5 times, 10 times till you get it right. That will improve fluency. Dhanyavadaha, Hemaji. Next, Lakshmi Krishna Kumar Bhagini.
Ram.
Ram.
Kavinam sandarbhastabakamakarandaikarasikam kataksha vyakshepa bhramara kalabhau karnayugalam amunchantau drishtva tavanavarasaaswadataраlau asuya samsargat alikanayanam kinchidarunam.
Uttamam. So firstly, it is sandarbha, it is not sandarbha. Again, that tendency to give a mahaprana to alpa pranas which are near a mahaprana, please pay attention to that. The dha is not mahaprana, so sandarbha. Secondly, both first line and second line, we do not pause after the 6th letter. So we do not pause sandarbha. Stabaka, no, we don't pause there. Kavinam sandarbhastabaka makarandaikarasikam without a pause. Similarly, next line, Kataksha vyakshepa bhramara kalabhau karnayugalam. You paused after vyakshepa. We are not supposed to pause there. Kataksha vyakshepa bhramara. Note the dvitvam. The bh is doubling. First line also. Sandarbhastabaka. S is doubling. So we do not pause there. Both the lines have to be chanted without pausing at the 6th letter. So it is a compound word. Kataksha vyakshepa bhramara kalabhau is one word. Similarly, in the first line, Sandarbhastabakamakarasikam is one word. Okay, please pay attention to this, Lakshmi Bhagini. Well chanted. Next, we have Geeta Vinod Bhagini.
Namo Namah Bhagini.
Namo Namaha.
Shive Shringaradra Taditarajane Utsanapara Sarosha Gangaya Girisha Charite Vismayavati Harahibhyo Bita Sarasiruha Saubhagya Jaini Sakhishu Smerate Mayi Janani Drishtis Sakaruna.
Uttamam Bhagini, just one observation. Could you please repeat the first line?
Shive Shringaradra.
It is not Shringaradra. It is Shringarardra. There are two letters. So you chant it as Shringaradra. It is Shringarardra.
Shive Shringaradra.
Yes, perfect. That, please note, this is a beautiful verse because it is describing the different rasas, right? So in Bharata's Natya Shastra also we have Shringara, Hasya, Karuna, Raudra, Veera, Bhayanaka, Bibhatsa, Adbhuta, Shanta. Navarasas he describes. And these rasas are found in a lot of very many works in Sanskritam and other languages also. So this verse is beautiful, shows the poetic greatness and the beauty of this kavyam. So various rasas are described of Janani towards different people, like Shive, Shringara. Towards Shiva, it is Shringara, right? And Girisha Charitam is while listening to the story or the greatness, the heroic deeds of Ishvara, she is Vismaya, that is full of awe and surprise. So please note, very beautiful verse. All of you, Shringarardra. It is not Adra, Shringarardra.
Ardra. Itukte Magna iti va? Shringara Ardra itukte.
She's filled with Shringara.
Overcome.
Completely immersed in Shringara.
Immersed,
yes. Immersed.
Dhanyavadaha Bhagini.
Dhanyavadaha. Okay. Next. Kamakshi Bhagini.
Namaste Bhagini.
Namaste.
Gate karnabhyarnam garuta iva pakshmani dadhati purambhe tushchitta prashamarasa vidravana phale ime netre gotra dharapati kulottam sakalike tava karna krishta smara sharavilasam kalayatah.
Uttamam, well chanted, Bhagini.
Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadaha. Whoever has chanted, please lower your hand. Revati S. Bhagini.
Ram Ram Ram.
Ram Ram Ram.
53.
Vibhakta Traivarnyam.
Vibhakta Traivarnyam Vyatikarita Leelanjanataya Vibhati Tvannetra Tritaya Vidamishanadaite Punasrashtum Devan Druhina Hari Rudranuparatan Rajasatvam Bibhrate Tama iti gunanantrayamiva.
Uttamam Bhagini. Well chanted. Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadaha.
Vatsala Bhagini.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Pavitrikartum naha पशुपति पराधीन हृदये दया मित्रैर्नेत्रैः अरुण धवल श्याम रुचिभिः न दस्योणो गंगा तपन तनयेति ध्रुवममुम् त्रयाणां तीर्थानाम् उपनयसि सम्भेदमनघम्.
Uttamam. Here, second line, bhihi, aruna dhavala shyama ruchi bhihi. The bhi, if it is clearer, it would be better. And nada shono ganga. I think that was okay. Tapana tanayeti dhruvamamum. Dhru mahaprana. Dhru there.
Yeah.
Dhanyavadaha bhagini.
Sure.
Well chanted. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Kalyani bhagini.
Namaste, ma'am.
Namaste.
I'm waiting for a long time.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, please chant.
Thank you. 55, isn't it?
Tava parne. Karne. Yeah.
Tava parne karne japanayana paishunya chakitaha niliyante toye niyatamanimesha-shabharikaha niyanta shri-bhaddad-chada-pudaka-vatankuvalayam jahati pratyushe nishita-vighataya pravishati.
Yes, Uttamam. The third line, there was some slight confusion here. Iyancha shrir baddhachada putaka vatam. Shrir baddhachada.
Okay.
Shrir baddhachada putaka vatam and jahati pratyushe. There should be a dvitvam before p. Jahati pratyushe. Dhanyavadaha. Well done. Well done. Next. Jyotsna Bhagini.
दृशाद्राघीयस्या दरदलितनीलोत्पलरुचा दवीयां सन्दीनं स्नपय कृपया मामपि शिवे अनेनायं धन्यः भवति न च ते हानिर्यथा वने वा हर्म्ये वा समकरनिपातो हिमकरः.
Uttamam Bhagini, well chanted.
Thank you.
Very well done. Anuradha Bhagini. Anuradha Bhagini. 58. Namaste.
Aralam te pali yugalamagarajanyataneye nakesha madhatte kusumashara kodanda kutukam tiraschino yatra श्रवणपथमुल्लङ्घ्य विलसन् अपाङ्गव्यासङ्गः दिशति शरसन्धानधिषणाम्.
Just the fluency you should improve, Bhagini. Otherwise, it's good. Yes. So you, though you went back, you chanted correctly. Just that, yes, dishati sharasandhana dhishanam. So you should be able to chant sharasandhana dhishanam without pausing there. Okay, so just you have to be more familiar with the words and the verses, and with practice you can improve your fluency.
Yes, Bhagini. Thank you so much.
Dhanyavadaha.
Thank you.
Krishna Narayan Bhagini.
Namaste, Ram Ram Ram.
Namaste.
Please bear with me. I have a cold. But
No problem at all. Please chant.
Spurandanda bhoga pradiphalita tatangayugalam taduschakram manye tava mukhamidam manmatharatham yamaruhya druhya tvanirathamarkendu yamaruhya druhya
Druhyatyavaniratha, not tvaniratha. Yamaruhya druhyatyavaniratha.
Yamaruhya druhyatyavanirathamarkendu charanam mahaviro maraha pramathapataye sanjitavate.
Here it is sajjitavate. It is not sanjitavate. It is sajjitavate. And the first line, yes, first line, it is not spuran. It is spurad ganda bhoga. You chanted spuran ganda bhoga. There is no n there. Spurad ganda bhoga. Spurad ganda bhoga.
Spurad ganda bhoga. Okay. Pradiphalita. Tatanga yugalam.
Here Tatanga yugalam, the ta was heard as da and the ka was heard as ga, Bhagini. Please pay attention to that. It should not be heard as Tadanga yugalam. It should be heard as
Tatanga.
Again, slight ga I am hearing. Tatanka.
Tatanka yugalam. Tatanka yugalam.
Tatanka. So please.
Tatanka.
Yeah, I think you have a slight tendency to pronounce ta as da and ka as ga. So please pay attention to that.
Okay.
And third line, of course, you should improve fluency. Yamaruhya druhya yavani ratha markendu charanam.
Okay.
Dhanyavadaha.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Those who have chanted, kindly go back to mute.
Ram Bhagini, Soumya here. I am here for the promotion. Once you are done, I'm available. Just wanted to let you.
Already. Okay. Yes, sure, Soumya Bhagini. I will.
No, please continue with your class. If you're supposed to finish a few more verses, I can wait, Bhagini. Not a problem.
Okay. Dhanyavadaha. Srilata Bhagini.
Namaste, ma'am.
Namaste.
Saraswatya suktihi amrutalahari kaushalahari.
It is Saraswatya suktihi, not suktihi. Suktihi.
Okay, sorry. Saraswatya suktihi amrutalahari kaushalahari. Pibantya sharvani shravana chulukabhyam viralam chamatkara shlagha chalita shirasa kundalagano jhanatkaraistaraihi prativachanamachashta ivate.
Firstly, Saraswatya Suktihi. There is a double s there, so both the s's should be heard clearly, Bhagini. Saraswatya Suktihi. Next line, Pibantya Sharvani. We should not prolong it as Sharvani. It is not Dirgha. Sharvani. There is a Hrasva. So all these things will be noted in the assessment also. Next line, Chamatkara Shlagha Chalita Shirasa Kundala Ganaha. You chant it as Ganoho. There is no Ganoho there. It is Kundala Ganaha. In some texts, Gano will be given combining the Sandhi with Janatkarai Staraihi with the next line. Because we are pausing, we have to chant it as Kundala Ganaha. Okay.
Thank you.
You should, these are the observations. Dhanyavadaha Bhagini. I will just take very few more because Soumya Bhagini is waiting to announce about the course. Request all of you to please stay for that. Umayal Kannan Mahodaya. Umayal Kannan Mahodaya. Please unmute. Okay, unable to unmute. Someone is logged in as KK. Please unmute. KK.
Ram. I'm Kaveri here. I'm sorry I didn't change my name there.
Yes, Kaveri Bhagini, please.
Asau nasa vamshaha tuhinagiri vamshadvajapati tvadiyo nediyaha halatu palamasmakamuchitam vahatyantarmuktaha Shishira nishvasa galitam samriddhya yastasam bahirapi cha mukta manidaraha.
Uttamam Bhagini, Dvajapati, Dha Mahaprana. And like I pointed out in the previous verse, it is not Dvajapati. There is no Dirgha. All of you please note, whenever at the end of a pada there is no Dirgha, we should not prolong just because of the tune. Tuhina Giri Vamsha Dvajapati. It should be heard as a short letter. All these things will be noted. Okay. And also Samriddhya. Dha Mahaprana should be clearer. Mukta Mani Dharaha. Again Mahaprana there.
Yeah, I realized after chanting. So I think I should practice more.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
So if you practice, you'll become more perfect in your chanting. Dr. Gayatri Harikumar Bhagini. Dr. Gayatri Harikumar Bhagini.
Hello, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Namaste, ma'am.
Namaste.
Prakritya raktayaha tava sudati dantashadaruchehe ravakshye sadrishyam janayatu phalam vidrumalata nabimbam tadbimba pratipalana ragadarunikam Sulamadhyarodhum katamiva vilajje kalaya.
It is vilajjeta kalaya, not vilajjet kalaya, vilajjeta. And tulamadhyarodhum, the Mahapranas should be clearer. You chanted the third line well, as in without pausing. So Dhanyavadaha Bhagini.
Dhanyavadaha Bhagini.
Yeah, though more effort was needed, but you chanted the third line without pausing. Sheila Tirugyanam Bhagini.
Namaste, madam.
Namaste.
63, right?
Yes.
Smita Jyotsna Jalam Davavadana Chandrasya Pibatam Chakoranamasid Adirasadaya Chanchu Chatima Adaste Shitamsho Amrutalagari Mamluruchayaha Pibanti Swachantam Nishi Brusham Kanchikadiya.
Okay, firstly, it is Ati Rasataya. I heard it as Adi Rasadaya. So the differentiation was not clear. Ataste Shitam Shoho. The Visarga should be heard. I only heard it as Shitam Sho. The Visarga should be heard.
Adaste Shitam Shoho.
Again, it is Ataste. Please note, it should not sound like the. Pibanti swachandam. Dvitvam there. The s is doubling. Nishi nishi bhrisham. It is not bhrusham. It is bhrisham. Bhr. Kanchika dhiya. There was some mistake while some ukara was heard where it was not there. Kanchika dhiya. Please note.
Kanchika dhiya.
Dhanyavadaha. Okay, I will just take two more and then please all of you wait for Saumya Bhagini. Gopi Prasad Mahodaya.
Ram Ram.
Ram Ram Ram.
Avishrantam patyuhu guna-gana katam reda janapa.
Guna-gana katham redana japa.
Guna-gana katam reda janapa.
No.
Japa.
Guna-gana katham redana japa.
Guna-gana katam reda janapa.
You are saying janapa, there is no janapa, it is japa. Guna-gana katham redana japa.
Guna-gana katam reda janapa. Japa.
You can practice, Mahodaya. I think you have to practice. We will go to the next line. Yeah.
Japa pushpachaya tava janani juhva jayati sa yadagrasinayah spatika drisha dacha chavimahi sarasvatya murtihi parinamati manikya vapusha.
So a lot of things here. Yadagrasinaya. It is not yadagrasinaya. It is yadagrasinaya. Next words. Phatika drisha dacchachavimayi. Please note that word carefully. Sarasvatya murtihi. Parinamati manikya vapusha. So request you to please go back to the recording and practice, Mahodaya. That would be helpful. And the first, there is no janapa, it is guna-gana katham redana japa. Okay, last one, Nagalakshmi Bhagini. Nagalakshmi Bhagini, please unmute. Okay, I don't see Nagalakshmi Bhagini's raised hand anymore. Okay, over to you, Saumya Bhagini. All of you, please do stay back. Saumya Bhagini is going to announce about a very interesting course. I will have to promote you to panelist.
Yes, please. Yes, please. I need to share my screen.
But I don't have an option to promote you to co-host. I don't know why.
Oh, is it?
I only can promote you to panelist.
Kindly do that, Bhagini. Let me see if I...
Yeah. Are you able to share your screen? Let me see who is the host here.
It says the host has disabled the screen sharing.
I don't know who the host is.
Okay, let me see. I think you are the host, Bhagini, because you have logged in with the Vyoma account, right?
Yes, but it is not giving me any option to promote you to.
Can you make me the host for a few minutes? I can just give.
That's what I'm not getting any option to. Oh, let me try to promote you to. Yes. Okay. Got it now.
Can everyone see my screen?
Yes, able to see your screen.
Okay. Ram. I'm Saumya Nagraj. I work for Vyoma Linguistic Labs. I'm in the technology side. I also do conduct a few courses for the kids persona. So I'm a techno-linguistic person. Today I'm here to share an announcement about a very interesting course that is upcoming in our Sanskrit from Home website. So request you to please pay attention for the next 2 to 3 minutes. I will not take more of your time. So the course which we are bringing up in Sanskrit from Home, specifically for a kid's persona, is called vyoma-samskrta-pathasala. This course is curriculated for kids aged 6 to 13 years. Wherein the main agenda of this course is to inculcate Sanskritam, Samskriti, Samskara. As all of you know, Vyoma Linguistic Labs has been doing this yeoman service to the mankind since quite a few years. But in the kids' persona of late, we never had a daily course which would, bring in this discipline and the culture in the kids, wherein the kids log in every day and learn subjects related to Sanskritam, Samskriti, and Samskara. This is an effort from Vyoma Labs end. So the age group for the target audience for the course is from 6 to 13 years. This is a 3-staged program. Every stage would run approximately to 1.5 years, 1 to 1.5 years. So the 3 stages are Shravanananda, Vicharananda, and Acharananda. So what happens here is, in the first stage, the first 1 to 1.5 years, the child, when it enrolls to the course, listens. It's more of a listening, wherein listening to shlokas, listening to stories. They assimilate all the knowledge more through listening. And then in the second stage, they will think about what they have listened and learned over the past 1 to 1.5 years. And in the third stage, they will be able to experience and appreciate what they have learned. So this course basically comes up to approximately up to 5 years. It's a daily online course. The classes are planned every hour on all the weekdays, Monday to Friday, 1 hour every day. However, in the evening, these are the subjects that are going to be covered in the vyoma-samskrta-pathasala. 2 subjects are mandatory, which you see them in red. That is the Sanskritam and shlokas and stotras. So when I say these 2 subjects are mandatory, so the child has to be present on 2 days at least in a week. We all know, I'm sure there are a lot of parents in this group, lot of grandparents also in this group. The schedules of children are so hectic than adults these days. There are a lot of activity classes that they're enrolled for. In school, there's so much of pressure. So most parents complain, where is the time for all these things? However, I'm still interested. So for such people, Sanskritam, Shloka, and Stotra are the mandatory subjects. So 2 hours a week is what you have to give. There is no option in that. More than that, apart from that, if you still can provide a little more time for inculcating the Samskriti and Samskara quotient in your child, you're more than welcome to join all the classes on all the weekdays. That is 5 hours, Monday to Friday, 5 hours per week. So the other subjects are stories, Indian culture concepts, bhajans and Shishugitani, and activity hour. So all these are very well developed by an excellent expert team of knowledgeable, experienced teachers. It's more of fun and activities than just boring strict learning. Kids will immensely enjoy these activities. Whenever we conduct kids persona courses, we used to get a lot of feedback saying, when are you going to do something wherein you engage the kids throughout the week. So this is the course which we are proposing based on the feedback that we had got from the parents. Then how to register for this course. So most of our courses in Sanskrit from Home, the way we register it is you have to log into the website sanskritfromhome.org. There is a section called something new. In that we have our vyoma-samskrta-pathasala VSVP course page, which you can see. There kindly click on click to enroll. Here there is a slight change. slight difference in the normal way that it used to happen. Normally, in most of our SFH courses, you just click on enroll and you're enrolled for the course. But here, what we are doing is, since it's a very highly committed course, we want to have a discussion with parents and children. Sort of an interview process happens. So when you're clicking on click on enroll, you're actually not enrolling for the course. You're enrolling for a discussion process. You're enrolling for an interview process with the Vyoma panelists. And then you undergo a discussion with them. And then the Vyoma team decides whether the child, based on the only factor which we are seeing in the interview or the discussion is that are the parents and the child committed, because it's a long course. So can there be some commitment from the parents and the child's end? Mostly from the parents' end. So that is what we are going to see. So when you're clicking for click on enroll, you're actually enrolling for an interview or a discussion process. Kindly visit sanskritfromhome.org. Go to the What's New section in the home page. Click on enroll for vyoma-samskrta-pathasala. I'm sure after seeing this, there'll be a lot of questions which the audience would have. So we have arranged for an open house wherein all the questions, all the concerns, any ideas, suggestions are more than welcome to be discussed. So it will be happening on 9th of September, Friday from 8 to 9 p.m. IST. And for global audience, we have also arranged another day, which is the 10th September, the Saturday, 8 to 9 p.m. IST. You can choose to join on either of the days, not on both the days. Either of the days, you're welcome to come and attend the open house, wherein you get more information about what is vyoma-samskrta-pathasala, who are the teachers, how is the program curriculated, what is my child going to learn. If you have any questions and concerns, lot of frequently asked questions will be answered. You will get to meet the team, so on and so forth. So I would request all the people who are here in this course to kindly, if you have a child in your house who's between 6 to 13 years, this is a wonderful opportunity to inculcate Sanskritam, Sanskriti and Samskara in them. Kindly enroll for the course. The online link for the open house would be circulated over an email once you register, and also it will be put up in the course page. So that is how you can join the open house link. Kindly, to inculcate the right values for your child, this is a great opportunity. Kindly spread the word in like-minded people who might be interested in joining this course. Dhanyavadaha. Hoping to see all of you on in the open house discussions. Thank you so much for your patience. Brunda Bhagini, dhanyavadaha for giving me the time. I just barged into your class.
No, not at all, Soumya Bhagini. Thank you so much for joining us today. It was a pleasure to know more about this course, and I'm sure there'll be many who are interested here. We have children also in this group, and like you said, both
wonderful. Okay.
Grandparents. So we have like a very wide range of age group here. So
I'm so happy that I got a chance to speak here in this class.
Yeah, same here. So all of you, please go through. I'm sure you all have received the email also. And please join Vyoma for the open house. And like Soumya Bhagini said, please spread the word to those who might be interested. Okay, so thank you so much, Soumya Bhagini.
Ram Ram Ram.
Ram Ram Ram. We will conclude with Shanti Mantraha. Any questions you are not able to register, etc., and partial assessment or whatever, memorization you're not able to register, please send me an email. I will get it resolved with our admin team. Druhina Hari Rudreshwara Bhritaha. There is no Rudreshwara. Jyotsna Bhagini, are you asking in the word Rudreshwara itself? Yes, there is a dvitvam there. Yes. Yes, the is doubling. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Dhanyavadaha sarvebhyah. We will conclude with Shanti Mantraha. Please register for the assessment, all of you. Yes, I already shared the screen in the beginning. You all would have received the email. Just one last thing, please check your spam folder. Like someone just pointed out, sometimes the email might have gone to your spam folder without your knowledge. So please check that promotions folder, spam folder. Please check all folders. If you haven't received, please let me know. We will conclude with Shanti Mantraha. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve santu niramayaah. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Dhanyavadaha. All the best to all of you for the assessment. Please register on time and please spread the word to others who might have missed today's class, because I realized that the link wasn't shared in advance. Dhanyavadaha. Ram Ram Ram.